Yeah. Yeah. This is going to give me an echo. This is the media source, right? Yeah.
You can join my free WhatsApp group and see everything for yourself. Every trade, the exact time.
You already know the vibes. You already know the vibes. We back with another one when it ain't no other ones, man. Listen, man. Scary hours out here now. Scary hours. We got Charleston White, y'all. We got Charleston White, man. Charleston White exposes Big U RICO case. Is he implicating Big U and Nipsey? Is he saying that was Nipsey Hussle taken out for power? Because of a power struggle? We know Charleston White say a lot of things, y'all. We know Charleston White say a lot of things, y'all. But what the hell had happened with this one, Charleston? What the hell had happened, brother? Tell me what the hell. I'm about to remix this. Like, what happened? So we got Charleston White exposing Big U now. What is this going to be, man? Salute to everybody on the way in. You already know the vibe. Make sure everybody's dropping a like. Make sure everybody's subscribing to the channel. All right? Make sure everybody's George Bushing the buttons. Make sure you bushing the buttons. You all right? Make sure you helping us to fly, because that's what we doing here with y'all too. We also helping y'all to fly, so salute to that. Listen, we got a lot of content to get into. We got a lot of breakdowns. We are going to break this all down, though. Oh, head's going to spin, bro, like this. Your head's going to spin, bro. Your head's going to spin. So salute to everybody. We're going to be getting into GD Radio. Shout out to the GD Radio show. Make sure everybody's going to check in with the bro. Make sure everybody's going to check in with the bro. He's doing real good things. I most definitely like the things that he's doing over there. So you already know I'm Uda. I'm on go. You on go together. So, you know what I mean? We just going to be on go together, man. That's it, man. That's the only way to do this thing. So here we go, man. We're going to get down to this breakdown and see what the hell had happened.
So when I came along and Steve came along, we had a formula that merged with what he do, but he outworked any artist I've seen. I'm talking about business-wise. I'm not talking about on the mic. Because if you notice, this man is a more professional than 90% of the dudes who are trying to grow to his level. But I'm saying that to our young baby, to a T, he outworked a whole lot of people. And this is the reason why we are giving him the award, the Businessman Award, because he really exudes everything that you need to exercise in business. So let's give this man a hand. Clap it up for him. I had like a bunch of other different contracts, and for a nonprofit, we were really thriving. Then Nipsey gets killed. Well, after Nipsey get killed, then the rumor goes out, Big U had something to do. We lost everything.
You lost all those?
Everyone, I tell you everything.
Wow.
Kanye stopped answering the phone. Adidas stopped answering the phone. And I ended up almost going dead broke because we already committed to these teams. Justice for them.
Your boy would have been there like, yeah.
Oh, I don't have nothing to benefit from Nipsey, but you're not explaining the 10-year contract and what it included and what was it all about. Why would you sign your son, your little bro, to a 10-year contract instead of looking out for him? Oh, it wasn't a beneficial gain. But did you tell the people that Nip gave you a percentage of his album?
By signing to it was signed to a 10-year production contract, which started in 2009, which will end 2019.
Crazy.
Hello. But I ain't tripping off of that because, you know, it is what it is. But I do have that. You know what I mean? So,
Wait, so your deal with Nipsey was 10 years?
It was 10 years.
It was a 10?
It was 10 years, 25% of publishing to Aramis Astrodome.
Oh, wow. So 09 to 2019.
09 to 2019.
So technically, victory lap.
Hello.
Okay. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know Nipsey got a Big U diss song. They don't know it.
You don't have a clue.
Right? You don't have a clue. Something like that, right? He mentioned his name and everything, right? And that's when he went out there and knocked him out. And that's when Sam
No,
came.
he didn't knock. No.
Well, he said he knocked him out. He said he knocked Nip out.
No.
Sam came out busting the air. I got the call to come bail him out. Come to find out that was a play.
Yeah. So basically, let's get this straight. So, Nip had an altercation with him in the studio or whatever. Big U was like, "Is this song about me?" He was like, "Yeah, it's about you, cuz." So Big U threw.
If this ain't keeping, I don't know if this is keeping it real or keeping it wrong goes wrong, because it's crazy, bro. That's how come they say if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones, bro. Don't throw stones. Because at the whole time, Luce Cannon got some discrepancy with Big U. All right, whatever they got between each other, they got, whatever. But you saying things about Big U, like you bringing him down, or like you trying to expose him because you would expose him. But what you doing all ends up in the paperwork, and it's coming to be that you have seemed like you have exposed yourself.
Oh no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
Everything you said on these podcasts are put in the paperworks. And that's crazy. That's crazy. I need everybody to drop a like on the way in from the beginning. It don't matter if it's a couple of us. Salute to everybody in the building. This is on go. I'm on go. I'm Uda. You on go. And we on go together here. That's the only way to be on go. That's what my grandmother told me, and that's what I'm telling y'all, because I ain't lying. My grandmother ain't lied to me about nothing. She been on earth for 100 years. The hell she got to lie to me about? You feel me? She been doing this before I even ran. You see what I'm saying? So make sure y'all all dropping likes in the building, subscribing to the channel, and got them subscribes and all them likes going up just like on the top of that screen. Salute to everybody. Let's get back into this content.
Threw the water bottle at him, right? So he was like, "We're gonna have to go downstairs and get down," right? So they in the middle of the street, and Nip kept just bouncing around. You get what I'm saying? Not trying to get hit or whatever, trying to fire on him. So he was like, "All right, cuz I'm gonna have like my little homies come because nigga, I don't have to win for this, right?" So the next day, TD and them came and he was just doing some bullshit or whatever like that. So they try to come. Big U tell Nip, get in the car. You gonna go on Bryanhurst and you gonna get down, right? Black Sim like, you ain't taking my brother nowhere. You get what I'm saying? And he tried to pull him out the car. When he tried to pull him out the car or whatever like that, Nip looked over and he was like, "Listen, long as you don't, me, we good." So he was like, "Nah." So Fats, right? My homie Fats.
You talking about another situation?
I'm talking about the same situation.
The situation this happens when Black Sam busts in the air.
No, he did bust in the air, but Big U tried to fire on Fats.
Fats put him on his pockets.
And then Fats put him on his pockets.
I got a call on that one.
He put him on his pockets, right? So, Fats is like 5'4", but he was stocky. You get what I'm saying? So he put him on his pockets. They try to rush Nip. You get what I'm saying? Like Paul.
Yeah, man, I did hear some things about Fats too as well. I'm doing a video on Fats too as well. I already did some of the video. I got to upload it. You know what I mean? Fats sound like a real one. Shout out to Fats. R.I.P. to Fats. Sound like a real one. It sound like a person that really had Nipsey's back though. had Nipsey back, knew him since the beginning. I mean, them type times, one of them people you rock with. I don't know how long, but it seems like he knew Nipsey for a very long period of time, and it seemed like he wasn't playing about Nipsey. Straight cheese. So shout out to him, because I've heard nothing but that from the stories and the things that I've heard and I've seen. You know what I'm saying? In just this little space of times that I've been hearing about Fats. So R.I.P. to Fats, R.I.P. to Nipsey. You already know. R.I.P. Nip in the chat. R.I.P. Nip. Anytime we talking about Nip, point blank, period. We're going to see what Charleston White got to say. We're going to break this down. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all all dropping likes so more people join us. That's what we all on. So let's get back to the content. Salute, salute.
And all of them, right? And so Black Sam busts in the air. When he busts in the air, Big Useless had the police already watching. They come there 30 seconds, right?
You think Big U's an informant?
He got a contract with the 77th Street Crash Unit. It says he got to report gang locations, gang hotspots, firearms use, and things of that nature.
How did you have access to those contracts?
It was a dude named, it's a blogger. Because me and Big U was so tight, he accused me of being part of the program. So I find out by accident. On the caption, it says, you know, WACK and Big U working with the police. I said, man, can he forward over the contracts he was reading? Because I'm still not believing it at the time. Because he's accusing me of being part of it, so I know you on some BS. Dude sends it over. And what shook me was the police issued the device to communicate with law enforcement in form of a BlackBerry. That shut me down. Because I, for years, had asked him, why did he have a BlackBerry? Why he had a BlackBerry? He would always say somebody gave it to him. It was nothing, no big deal. So now as I'm reading this, it's giving a description of the device they gave them to communicate. So when I started questioning him about it, that's when our falling out started.
Gunner was performing his first day of his tour was the day Nip got killed, and it was in Long Beach. And we was all on our way out there when we got the call. We text messages, boo, said it was a shooting on Slauson at Nipsey shop. Then about 15, 20 minutes later, everybody phone going crazy. Almost all the homies is together. When we get the call, we shoot off from there. We actually was on 6th Ave with 100 cars. We got all the streets blocked. We waiting on UK to come out the house. Everybody phone blowing up. Nip got hit, Nip got hit. We flying up there. We fly up there and we see the scene. Everything they say, Big U did it, man. They got me doing so much motherfucking shit I don't even know what the fuck. Y'all was accusing me of shit that I ain't even do. And what's funny, I wasn't even in town. So figure that one out.
One thing that the feds wanted was the cease and desist from Big U to No Jumper, asking us to take down the episode in which Luce Cannon first made the explosive statements that suggested that Big U had previous knowledge of Nipsey Hussle's death. Now, that situation is very much outside of what was mentioned in the indictment. In the indictment, there's nothing about Nipsey. There's nothing about any of that stuff. So this to me is kind of massive because it makes me feel like, oh, the FBI is interested in what Big U's involvement in Nipsey's death might be, which to me seems gigantic. I don't know why that cease and desist is not going to help them prosecute Brick Baby or Luce Cannon or anybody else. But the fact that they're interested in that, to me, adds quite a bit of credibility to the argument that perhaps Nipsey Hussle's death was a more complicated situation than it appears to be.
Throw that sissy down. Yeah, throw that sissy down, sissy. Yeah, you. We already, and I got the name of damn near the Rollin 60. Don't make me go pull up my Rollin 60 dead sheet and go to this and all Rollin 60. Throw that Rollin sissy shit down. Yeah, Rollin sissy fire.
Yo, this guy is crazy, bro. This guy's bugged out, but I know he do a lot for the internet. He's a content player. So I already know he a player, content player for the Himalaya. You know what I mean? He one of them, you know what I mean? But yeah, I need everybody to make sure they dropping likes though. You already know everybody in the building drop a like now. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all all drop a like. This is the beginning of the stream. I need everybody to start the streams in the right manner. This is how we're gonna get to the 1,000 like goal, because at the end of the day, these streams are getting thousands of views. So it makes no sense for them not to get thousands of likes. It's just counterproductive. It's counterproductive. We all building, we all on go together. Anything you ask me, I help y'all. Y'all help me, and this is what we doing right now. The energy that we building between me on this panel and y'all in the viewer and y'all that's in the chats is symbiotic energy. I need you. I don't know if y'all need me, but I know that I need y'all. So what I need for y'all to do is just drop a like for me. Everybody in the building, salute to you. All my leaders, put your flags on this video. When you put your like on it, you put your flag on that video. So you know for a fact that you are one of the people that helped this video to do whatever views it does. Whether it does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We good with whatever we gonna get. Because we thank God for everything we got. All right? So if you believe in God, drop a 7 in my chat all the time. That is why we do it on this channel. It's just not today. If you believe in God, drop a 7 in the chat. Have you told God that God is the greatest today? Make sure you did. If you didn't, tell him now. You around people you want to tell them, in your mind, drop a 7 in the chat, because that's how you say God is great. We always say God is great. If you believe in the devil, drop a 6, man. We ain't stopping nobody from believing what they don't want to believe in. As long as you not hurting nobody and hating on nobody, we not knocking you. You could have believed in this remote for all I care. Long as you not hurting nobody and you helping somebody out here, don't matter. Don't matter. Believe in what you want to believe in. Salute to everybody. Let's get back to the content, you heard?
And Big U had Nipsey Hussle killed. Everybody know that. Everybody know Big U called that hit the Rollin 60s. Y'all know why the Rollin 60s killed Nipsey Hussle, man? This what happened with the Rollin 60s, right? And I was with them. This what the told me, cuz. And this what made me say them Rollin sissy. And this what made me say neighborhood 60 Nip. This told me, cuz. Now, cuz Nip ain't bigger than the set. Nah, they told me that, homie. Them got mad. Them got mad, homie, when Black Sam them closed down the Marathon store. When Nipsey Hussle family, after he died, when Irma's mother and Irma's brother went back to South Central to try to get the baby that was in the hood, them niggas went to call the Nip family. Man, that's some whole ass shit Black Sam them do. They trying to take the baby. They wanted to exploit Nip family. That's why Nipsey Hussle's family, Black Sam, them, that's why they closed everything down. They wanted to exploit them people. So when the city of LA, when LA County, they wanted to change Slauson Street into Nipsey Hussle Street. The Rollin 60s, all the Rollin 60s got mad and said, nah, because you got the Slauson boys, right? How you gonna change Slauson Street? That's what make the set, cuz. Nah, we ain't changing. So they was really jealous of Nipsey Hussle, homie. All the big homies in the set was jealous of Nip, because all the young niggas love Nip. So Nip had got bigger than the set, cuz.
Let's stop it there, right? Let's attack the point. Let's see what he's talking about there, right? He's saying everybody's jealous. They was jealous. The people in the neighborhood is jealous of the set. I'm jealous of Nipsey because Nipsey had more power in the set. You know what I mean? I understand that Nipsey's a celebrity, so that anybody, it doesn't matter. A person is a celebrity, it's a certain kind of energy and aura around that, right? But one, Nipsey wasn't that type of person, though. Nipsey was a person that was mad down, mad loyal. That's what he seemed to me. I never met Nipsey in my life. A lot of us never met Nipsey in our life, right? But we all got love for Nipsey, right? And Nipsey don't seem like a clout chaser type. He just don't seem like certain types to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like he could have did mad clout chase thing if he wanted to, bro. He really could have, bro. He could have did mad records with artists that's bigger and all that. He didn't even do that. He didn't have to, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when I think about Nip, it's like, I don't know. I know Nipsey had a lot of love in the hood, regardless of what people want to say about that. I know neighborhood level. I know the 60s level. And Nipsey put on for his hood. You know what I'm saying? Nigga put on for the hood, and he pushed neighborhood further. He pushed the neighborhood further. You know what I'm saying? I understand that when you become those big personalities and stuff like that, sometimes it be like that. It's imposing. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's levels to that type stuff, man. This is gang involvements, man. You know, it's levels to this, man. And the program is the program. And nobody bigger than the program, and that's how it's supposed to be, though. If you really taking it from the old school, real gangster shit, real street shit, it don't even matter if it's gang shit, just real regular street shit. You know what I'm saying? It's programs. And I mean, ain't nobody bigger than no program. So we understand that element to the game. But I don't think it's in the way that Charleston's trying to make it seem like niggas is hating on him, mad niggas is hating on him. He probably had his fuse that was hating on him. But I think that he had more love than he had hate or anybody hating on him, whether they was in neighborhood, whether they was from around the block, whether they was from down the street, whether they was from across the damn country, nigga. Straight, bro. I don't think is what Charleston's saying. You know what I mean? It could have some possible truths to it, you know what I mean? But is it exactly what Charleston's saying? Tell me in the chat, what do y'all think about that? Do you think they was all hating on Nipsey? They was all jealous of Nipsey, bro? You believe that, bro? Y'all believe that? I don't know, bro. Y'all got to let me know if y'all believe that. And if you do, let me know what y'all know. Show me what it is that y'all seen to make you know what you know. Tell me what it is that you know so I can know. Because I never seen that. And I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They got one or two people maybe saying something. It's all good, man. Anything in life, somebody going to say something, bro. You doing something wrong. You doing something right, somebody. Don't matter, bro. So y'all got to show me and prove that to me. Because I don't agree with Charleston White on that everybody from the neighborhood was mad at him. You know what I'm saying? I know him and Big U had their discrepancies. Yes, they did. And Big U talking about, I'm a rapper, I'm not a rapper, I'm a scrapper, and all this other stuff. And saying, like, you know what I mean? He ain't bigger than the program either. But you know what I mean? Big U's a leader in something, bro. You know what I mean? Some of us never even been a leader in a classroom when we was in, you know how you was class monitor? When you was hall room pass monitor and you used to be walking with the kids on the line when you was like in first grade, second grade, you was hall monitor or something with the bathroom key. You had the bathroom pass around your neck. Bro, some of y'all never been a leader in nothing. Y'all never even did that, homie. Y'all never even was a leader. Like the teacher never even picked you to be the leader in the hall monitor thing. And you know what I mean? Yo, they got to go to the bathroom, Uda. I got him, man. Chill, man. Cause you know I'm trying to get out the class anyway. We kids. I'm still trying to see what's going on in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't even on them type bops, bro. So when you think about it for real, come on, bro. We got to put our minds together right. But let's get back to Charleston White. Salute to everybody. I need y'all running these likes up, though. Let's get these likes, hurry up and get them to 100 so that we can start moving forward to the 200s and everything else. Let's start it with the right program. YouTube gave us all a like and a dislike. Let's use them here. Whether like or dislike, use them. Because you can't use them nowhere else, right? You can't. You can't give them back to yourself and put them on your own channel. If you could, I would say keep them. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't none to get out and ask for money from you. But I need that. I want y'all to show me that because that's what is the gasoline for my videos. That is what also shows me the motivations that I want to see from y'all. And that's what motivates me. So salute to that. And salute to all the leaders that's putting their flags on this video. Put your flag on the video with your like, even your dislike. Put your flag on the video. I'm not telling you how to think, like or dislike, but I would choose for you to like. You know what I mean? I'm more optimistic than pessimistic. That's all it is, bro. I'm more of an optimistic person. You know what I mean? But do what you want to do. I can't tell you what to do. Salute to all.
Nip had connected. Nip had got bigger than the set, cuz. Nip ain't big. Ain't nobody bigger than the set, cuz. Remember, nobody's bigger
Salute
than the
if you
program.
dropped a like. I appreciate you, man. You a leader. You are.
Got killed because Nip became bigger than the program. So I'm fucking with them niggas. I'm at the main house where the 60s got started at. And them niggas didn't like Nip, cuz. See what happened, man. Nip pull up on the set, right? The big homie standing out there with the niggas standing, all the niggas around Big U, all the niggas woo, all the young niggas. Soon as Nip pull up, goddamn me, and that motherfucking me Jaguar, that platinum Jag, and he jump out, he got the chains on. All of the rest of the set broke. The rest of the set looked like bombs. Here come Nip getting out. Woo. Nip got the Hollywood bitch, Lauren London on his side. What happened? Big U right here talking. Oh, there go Nip, cuz. They leave the big homies and run over there to Nip. What you think the big homies doing? Oh, cuz, man, fuck that nigga. The big homies got jealous. So now Nip saying, I don't want to pay that $20,000 to Big U no more. Well, give me the equipment then, nigga. You don't want to pay no more? They say they fell out over the equipment, but that wasn't about no equipment.
I got to get into That equipment, see, Big U talking about things and challenging things online is what's also bit Big U on the toe. The tiger bitten by the toe. That's what even came to bite him too as well. Him talking about things on podcasts, mad things has been listed in the paperwork. But when he's talking about this things and like he's saying, yo, man, he took all the stuff from the studio because his son wanted to do music and he wanted everybody to do music. That just seemed mad petty to me, bro. Nipsey Hussle is an artist that is moving and booming. He is Nipsey. He been Nipsey. What are you talking about? He Nip. From the first day I ever heard Nip, my older brother, shout out, I ain't speak to the nigga in low weeks. Facts. On Jesus. One day my brother, I'm from New York. One day my brother, shout out to him, son. You hear me, son? Because me and him, we have our own discrepancies. You know what I mean? It's great. But at the end of the day, I love my brothers. But listen. One day the nigga called me and spoke to me. He said, yo, son, you heard about this thing in LA? I said, who? He said, yo, bro. Nigga named Nipsey, some shit. I said, nah, who that? Yo, bro, I swear to God, I remember the day like yesterday. I said, what? Yo, bro, I don't know if it's like the first, second, or what. You know what I'm saying? When I heard of him, he had that Slauson shit. And yo, bro, I'm like, Slauson in that? I said, what the fuck is this? I ain't heard no West Coast shit banging like that in a minute. The nigga was coming back with the soul of Snoop Dogg. I was like, nah, this nigga the new Snoop. Yo, bro, I was jacking it. I was like, nah, this nigga the new Snoop. On God, son. I swear to my mother, son. I swear to my kid. I swear to everybody, bro. I was like, nah, this nigga the new Snoop, son. This nigga about to wild out, son. Yo, come on, son. Nip? Nah, son. Shout out to Neighborhood Nip, nigga. Everybody in their mother drop a like for Nip. Everybody in their mother drop a comment for Nip. R.I.P. to Nip. Drop a candle for Nip. Drop something, man. Drop a nigga in a wheelchair. Nigga, crip up. Nigga, drop something for my dog. Feel me? Drop a crip. Drop a wheelchair emoji. Bang. With a house in the block with the trees and shit, nigga. That's called the neighborhood, homie. So crip, neighborhood, crip. Put the neighborhood first. Cause you know what I mean, them crips be specific and them bloods be specific about that shit. Nah, nigga, you can't put that before the cud. Ain't nothing before the cud. Know what I mean? Ain't nothing for the crib. So they might say that. So just put the neighborhood emoji before you put the crib. Or put the crib first. The crib come before. However y'all want to do it, man. I can't tell y'all how to crib. Because I ain't no crib. Salute to y'all. Let's get back into the video, man.
Them white folks start putting earmuffs away. Earmuffs start going to the Lakers game, hanging out with them white folks, meeting them Jewish people down on the court side. The set wasn't with Nip when he met that white boy from Vector at the Lakers game. The set not going. Now, Black Sam got the mind. Black Sam ain't down with the set. So the set never liked Black Sam. They trying to pull Nip away from Black Sam. Black Sam trying to pull Nip away from the game. Because Black Sam got the business mind. The set need Nip, because Nip got the money to buy them niggas guns, Nip got the money, so the set trying to pull him away, and the people trying to pull him away from the set. So the set say, nigga, we'll kill him before y'all have him. So Big U go get the equipment. Now, nigga, give me the equipment. Hit his dad in the head with a bat. Boom! Oh, god damn, hit the old man. Black Sam come out the house, boom, boom, shoot the pistol in the air. This is documented reports. Then Nip come up dead. Prior to Ehrman's death, he had a meeting scheduled with the LAPD for gang intervention and gang prevention programs. The set didn't want that to happen. Nip was getting bigger than the set. The set couldn't control Nip no more. He was getting too big. They kept trying to pull him back to the set. The Jewish white boy and Black Sam was trying to pull him over here to the business development of the community. But the set got Nip off in the set. Say, man, that nigga there, woo, woo, woo. Nip wasn't supposed to say nothing to that nigga, but that nigga was sent to kill Nip. Because Nip did not longer want to pay that $20,000 protection fee. You see what happened to Quavo Rondo. Everybody got to pay their set, my nigga. Black 100 got to do it, Suge Knight had to do it, YG got to do it, Kendrick Lamar got to do it. If you from them niggas set, you got to pay. And you got to pay them before you pay you, or else you'll die. And that's what happened to Nipsey Hussle. So I got the fuck away from them niggas when I got the truth. When I got the truth about what happened to Nip, it's fuck Nip, and I love Earmus. It's fuck the Rollin 60s, it's fuck the Crips. I know them niggas are get all named them. They kill Tupac, they kill Biggie. Nigga, they killing everybody. So, no, man, I say fuck them niggas, homie. So I got to fuck away from them niggas, homie. If they do this to Nip, they'll do this to me. So now, homie, I put nigga, and I used to, them niggas used to get number love. It wasn't nothing them niggas couldn't call and get from me. It wasn't nothing them niggas couldn't call and get from me, homie. I loved them. I loved on them niggas, homie. But when they done that to Nip, and them niggas told me out of their mouth, homie, Nip ain't bigger than the set, cuz. And Slauson will never change to Nipsey Hussle. What them niggas told me. And they went to calling Black Sam all kind of hoe ass nigga because they went and got the baby. They already know if Nip baby stay over there home and they go extort the woman. So they went and got the baby. Nipsey Hussle family don't want nothing to do with the Rollin 60s or that neighborhood. Think about that. So why would y'all continue to love the Rollin 60s when the Rollin 60s, nigga, they didn't make sure Nip was safe? But they can protect everybody else. You gotta go pay protection fee. How come they didn't make sure Nipsey Hussle was safe? Huh? In the hood?
I ain't in neighborhood business, bro. But that is crazy, bro. That is a crazy one. I'm not gonna hold you. That's crazy though. You know what I mean? It happened, you know what I mean? Where it happened, how it happened, and with whom it happened with. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? These are things that you can question and still things like that, man. But, you know, everybody says and what they see as, you know what I mean, Nipsey and him just had a situation and Eric just acted out. You know what I mean? That's what it sees. But everybody that's making videos like Loose Cannons or, you know what I'm saying, or like Charleston, you know what I'm saying, they're going into this deeper plot. You know what I'm saying? This deeper plot that happened and that took place, you know what I'm saying? I just know that just the talking of them talking about it is just very eerie. I would say that, you know what I mean, whether it's true or not. I just know that it's very, very eerie when I hear like Luce saying things like that about Big U having something to do with that and him calling him and then him hanging up the phone and calling Nipsey. Like, I want to know, is that really like true? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know, Luce and WACK and them, they do these content plays and shit like that. So sometimes it's like, which one is it? When the Baba Black Sheep, one of them things that when the boy who cried wolf or something, it's like the boy who cried wolf, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you say those things and you do all this content stuff. So then when you're saying something that may be real or maybe not real, like we just always in a position of, damn, can we take this as the truth or not? You know what I'm saying? And that's the crazy thing about the content plays and the content games is that sometimes when you're really, really serious, people are not going to take you serious. Because we don't know. And I can't quote anything like that to be a fact, but I will say it's very eerie. Salute to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all dropping y'all likes. Make sure y'all running it up. I appreciate all y'all. Make sure y'all in the comments, getting in the comments. I'll be shouting all of y'all out. Make sure y'all big up where y'all from, all right? Big up where you from. Some people can't go back to their hoods. You could. Big up where you from. Drop where you from. I'm going to shout all that out. Drop sevens in the chat for God, for Jesus, on Jesus sandals. That's what we do around here. Salute to all of y'all. I got the shirts on the way coming. You already know. That's the slogan of my channel. So salute to everybody. I love y'all all. Let's get back to this.
How in the that they couldn't make sure Nipsey Hussle was safe, but you got to pay them protection, my nigga? How?
That's crazy, though.
Make it make sense, cuz.
I can't make that make sense. That is crazy, Charles.
Y'all couldn't keep Nip safe in the hood? Bad as the Rollin 60s hills, my nigga. The notorious Los Angeles Rollin 60s neighborhood Crips could not protect Nipsey Hussle, my nigga, in the center of the hood.
All right, we're going to leave it right there. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this audio, man. We got Charleston White reacting to Big U, man, speaking on the whole situation pertaining to Nipsey Hussle, man. And a lot of people are speculating, man, that maybe Big U had a hand in that, man. If he can kill, right? Think about this. If Big U can kill, allegedly kill a 21-year-old kid that he had living in his house, that it was son's best friend and things like that, if he can do all of that, right? Just imagine what else he can do to somebody that's of age like a Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey was like, what, in his 30s or something like that when he passed away? And Nipsey and Big U did not get along. They did not have the greatest relationship. So maybe Big U wasn't bold enough to go out there and do it himself. Maybe he gassed up. You understand what I'm saying? Allegedly gassed up Shitty Cuz to go over there and do it. Remember, Shitty Cuz had mental issues and all kinds of stuff, man. And Big U has been trying to separate himself from the death of Nipsey Hussle for quite some time. But he did mess himself up in a couple of things, man. Y'all remember, he did that live stream, right? Well, he was on live stream. I put the clip up on that live stream. He said that he wasn't even in town when Nipsey Hussle got killed. He said, you know, I wasn't even in town. So y'all put that together. But then on the Willie D interview, he said that they was like pretty much right around the corner at a concert, right, where Gunna was performing and things like that, or they was on the way. They got the phone calls and they all shot up there, right? So which is it? Were you in town or were you out of town? You understand what I'm saying? So when it comes down to the indictment and the way that they say Big U was very diabolical, the way that he did things, he really had the God complex. He really was out there running things. You really had to check in with Big U or Big U would line you up. You really had to pay extortion fees to Big U.
Allegedly, Big U was a no joke. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna put allegedly before the no joke. Allegedly, the nigga was a no joke, bro. Straight, bro. From reading the paperwork, and it just put you in the psyche of a Big U. Like, straight up, son. The nigga was just always on his own time, bro. Like, straight. He flip on you right now, son. Like, yo, straight, son. Like, do what you're doing. Like, send a bread or whatever the case may be. And he'll be doing a little thing with you and then flip script on you. Nigga, I'll break your jaw right now. Nigga, fuck you talking about? I had them niggas gonna run up in your shit. Nigga, all 50, nigga, 5,000 lokes. Nigga, I have 5,000 cousins run up in your shit. Nigga, go tear that shit up, nigga. I have 5,000 Rollins roll up in that mouth. Like, the nigga was moving straight wacky. He was on timing. That's what we say in New York. Like, yo, nigga on timing. Yo, bro, the nigga on timing. He's straight on it. You know what I mean? Like, straight. You know what I mean? It just seems that. Even that one guy, the Jew guy, was supposed to do, he went to go deal with some business for the Jew guy, they said. They alleged in the paperwork. Somebody owed him some money. I think some rapper, some ball player, somebody owed him some money. I don't know. I can't remember the dollar amount. Hundreds of thousands, whatever. So Big U, I guess, stepped in. They say alleging that Big U stepped in to go retrieve the money or whatever the case. I guess he does this. You know what I mean? But then I think he flips on the Jew guy. Like, yo, nigga, I break your jaw, nigga. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, yo, Big U was on, yo, bro. Big U was on serious timing, but you know it's also crazy when they talking about not only Sylvester Robinson, but I think Big U said it himself, but allegedly, but Sylvester Robinson said, man, yeah, man, you know, Big U, the only OG that's still out here, still whacking niggas today. Still. That's why niggas respect it. They said everybody else retired from that shit. He is still whacking niggas. This is what they wrote in the paper. Work, homie. What? That's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. Let's get back into this, man. It's crazy. Shout out to the Jetty Radio Show. You already know the vibe. Let's get back to it. Everybody, any mama, drop a like. Yes, I said your mama. That's your grandmama if you're slow. Go wake her up. I know she's taking an afternoon nap. Go wake up. She went to church, right? Good. Did she pray for us? Good. Tell her get them prayers on. Go. Now, tell your grandmother drop a like. You drop a like. And y'all share the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get back to that. You heard?
And Big U would line you up. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what Charleston White was saying. Charleston White was pretty much saying, you know, yeah, you were rolling 60. You were part of the gang. You out here making money. You making money in the industry and things like that. You got to pay me a fee. You got to pay me a fee to be a part of the Rolling 60s, like a membership or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? So Big U, you know, was trying to be like, you know, the mafia guys. Like, hey, you got to make money for the family. You got to make money for the gang. And as soon as you don't, guess what? There's going to be hell to pay. And allegedly, Nipsey Hussle paid with his life. And it looks like the feds are trying to line Big U up pertaining to the death of Nipsey Hussle. Yes, you know, Eric Holder was convicted of it, but that doesn't mean that they can't come back around, swing back around and get Big U for, you know, conspiracy to commit murder or something like that, because they want that cease and desist letter for some reason. I don't know what they're going to try to do with it. I don't know if they're going to paint a certain picture to the jury. I don't know what their angle is, but you best believe if it's the feds asking for that, they definitely have an angle on this situation, man. So it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to come down the pipeline pertaining to this, man. But I will say, man, Charleston White was the only one bold enough to say that, you know, Big U had that thing done, man. Allegedly, I have to say, say, right? Charleston White been saying this for years. Like, hey, man, Big U did that, man. Nipsey wasn't paying them fees. And he even said the Rollin 60s even admitted to him that, hey, Nipsey Hussle was getting too big for the set. Now, what that sounds like to me is pure jealousy. That's all it is, man, jealousy. How you gonna be too big for the set? You're a part of the game. How you gonna be too big? Now, he may have been bigger than Big U. He may have gotten more popular than Big U. He may have had more reach than Big U, and maybe more celebrity folks like Jay-Z, the DJ Khaled, and everybody else that Nipsey Hussle was rocking with, like the YGs and things like that. Maybe, you know, he had more cachet with those guys. Maybe he had more panache. Maybe they wanted to rock out with him more than Big U, but that's a good look for the 60s. I don't know why Big U twisted that. I don't know why the 60s twisted that, but according to Charleston White, nobody's bigger than the program. Right? Especially when it comes down to gang life. You can't be bigger than the program, especially to the point where you ain't even going to allow yourself to be extorted anymore. And I'm not saying, you know, Nipsey was getting extorted by Big U, but according to Big U, he had Nipsey Hussle under a 10-year contract, 2009 to 2019. And whenever that Nipsey Hussle album, Victory Lap, dropped, guess what? He was still under Big U's contract. So maybe he wasn't trying to pay the money or something like that. I don't know. They had a tumultuous situation. Their relationship was very rocky. Their relationship was very hot and cold, according to Luce Cannon. So everybody knew that they really didn't get along all the time. So I don't know, man. What y'all think, man? Do y'all think that Big U had a hand in the death of Nipsey Hussle, man? Do you think Nipsey Hussle was taken out because he got too big for the set, man? You got to think about it like this, man. Big U said that he had a lot of contracts, right? Especially with, you know, Adidas. Kanye West gave him a $3 million Adidas contract. He had contracts with other companies. But as soon as Nipsey Hussle got killed in 2019 and rumors started circulating that he might have had a hand in his death, Big U said that a lot of those companies backed off and stopped answering the phone. So he lost a lot of money pertaining to the death of Nipsey Hussle. Just think about this, man. And WACK 100 accused him, right, of trying to get 30% of Nipsey Hussle's estate. WACK 100 said that Big U tried to get him in a third-party manner to sue Nipsey Hussle's estate for 30%, man. So just think about it on that level, man. Do you think that he was capable of doing something like that, man? And when it comes down to money, man, Big U was broke at that time. Big U admitted, man, he damn near went broke. So maybe that's where the extortion game came from, or maybe that's where he started turning up his extortion game, because he ain't had no money coming from nowhere else except for the city of Los Angeles for the grid program. But outside of that, there was no money coming around because the industry had backed off of him because they felt that, you know, he had a hand in Nipsey Hussle's death, allegedly, man. So when it comes down to this, man, desperation and for the love of money, people will do some wild and crazy things. And remember, around 2020, 2021 is when the feds started looking into Big U. So they started investigating him around that time, maybe a year or so after Nipsey Hussle's death, man. So this may all make sense, man, when you really think about it, because Big U probably turned up his extortion game, started going crazy out there in LA, robbing folks, you know, extorting folks and things like that. And maybe somebody started telling on him, and the feds started looking into him because he was going guerrilla out there on those folks, man. But y'all let me
That you got squabbles in the hood and homies. Yeah, those that you got squabbles in the set on the hood. Hey, I got. Can you give us like at least 2 names from your put on and what block? I ain't never seen you at no meeting at Hyde Park, Horseman, or at 54th. When did you get put on? When did you get put on? I got put on in 2002. I got put out in 2002, Eileen Street at June House. What's up? Yeah, dead homie. So when you get put on? No, you haven't, bro. You been in. Man, cuz Billy was a part of my put on. A was a part of my put on. Oh, the dead homie.
How do you
everybody drop a like right now? Salute to all the leaders in the chat. Drop a like right now.
Basically him saying that Big maybe must be cooperating or compromised in some way because you allegedly got arrested by the feds and there's no charges. So what do you say when you see him saying that?
What division did you bail me out from? Do you remember?
I just handed the money over. I didn't actually do any of that.
I was at 77th Street. Do they got a federal tower there? I bailed out from 77th. That's LAPD.
Okay.
I went to Compton Court.
Is 77th in Maine, or is that what that is? Or like
Broadway.
Yeah, Broadway.
77th and Broadway. I went to court. I got caught in the 108th Street division. I went up to Compton Court. That's where you go to Compton Court. It's almost, I'll talk about it. Give me 3 more weeks, man. I could talk.
3 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Give me 3 more weeks. I'll be able to talk.
Oh.
Look, Brick, they can't say OTF didn't slide for Vine. first time we ever heard this. You're the first one to ever tie them to that situation. You also tell 600 they gonna pick up Big U. He got a RICO coming. Some shit he got going on direct with himself. Right? Right. August comes, they pick up Big U. He wasn't how
Nasty
you know
work,
this.
y'all. Nasty work.
Now
Drop
you
a like.
saying, when
Subscribe
they
to the
came
channel.
in
This is
June,
nasty.
The real warrant was for your cell phone. While they were searching for your cell phone, they discovered the K. Okay, great. So here it go. It's been 16 months since June 2023. You ain't been to court.
Salute to everybody. I got to tell y'all this, man. I need everybody this. I'm doing a vocal poll. I want you to know, and I want you to tell me now. Okay? Is this or is this not a content RICO? Is this not content? It's for the content. Is this a content RICO? Let me know, man. Is this a content RICO? Let's get into it.
You the police, you reach it, you doing interviews with Alex Alonso, this, that, and that, trying to get your off the ground. On the, and over you got the address to right here, right now, like y'all pulled up the last time. Pull up on it, and homies pull up on 6-0, because ain't no 40s coming to the 60s pushing no issues. Oh, rolling 60, ain't near 40 coming to the 60s with no type of drama. On SC, only 40 come through that motherfucker is Pee Wee and Lil Vernon and homies. If you got underlying conditions, hate the hood, on West Side Road to say that. On the homies, since y'all know what it is. And then play ball. The only reason I ain't come outside, one of you, cause I was in front of these white.
He said, only reason why I ain't come outside and clip one of you because I was in front of these white people.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
Listen to me, bro. Now I got to ask you, the other poll, we scratched it. We scratched it. Now I got to switch the poll. Vocal, we changing on the fly. Bro, you going to tell me when did No Jumper and Adam 22 have the feds come up there and come talk to these people, to brief these people, probably set up some bugs in their location? Let me know that. I want to know, do you think or do you not think No Jumper, Adam, was debriefed by the feds, even in the Jay Reed situation, because it made it to the paperwork? There's no way that the feds are putting things in the paperwork that they're not going to corroborate, and they're not maybe going to go cross a T or dot a I and go and ask somebody something to go speak about something. We watch WACK 100 online talking about he tried to tip Big U off, and them. This is why he was saying what he was saying. I think WACK stepped in it when he said that, because now I seen him saying on a newer podcast that he wasn't saying something in some ways. So now that's even getting confusing, and that right there is...
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So I think Adam today, let's just say it's all alleged, but I think Adam today is coming out like, oh, did the feds come? Did the feds come? I think the feds went there since No Jumper, Jay Reed, Luce Cannon. Because these individuals were already under investigation already for years. Why wouldn't they go double back on Adam when Adam is harboring all this energy up there, all this gang energy up there? Okay, you just seen Brick Baby up there saying, listen, man, Nan 40 is coming up here pushing no energy on the 60, and he would have clipped somebody if it wasn't for white people. There's a difference between content and content. That ain't content, bro. That's content. So you mean to tell me Adam is just going on his own thing, his merry way, with a bunch of gang members, gang bangers, people that's probably active in streets, all types of shit. You got all of these people circling through your doors. You know, you got them revolving doors, them doors that you go through the mall. You got them doors in No Jumper. And that's what's revolving through it. Pimps, prostitutes, hoes, gangsters, gang bangers, G'd up shorties, all kinds of shit is spinning through them doors. I think it would be really logical for the feds to just go and say, listen, man, we got some shit going on up here and we seen what's going on. Listen, man, we ain't trying to stop what you doing up here. But look, man, we're going to put a couple of 1-2 bugs in here because it's 1 or 2 people that we're trying to get some information on, period. So let's bug No Jumper. So do you believe that the feds bugged No Jumper? Because I read in the paperwork they was talking about the locations that they bugged and one location where they went to go, I think, retrieve the bugs from. Where is this? We understand that people are telling. We understand that we don't know who's telling. So people could have undercovers that's getting inside the gang, close to shit, acting like they're doing deals for money and stuff like that. Maybe could get close enough to start planting some bugs. Maybe some people got some cable vision. People come through like on the TV. Who knows what feds do? They get tricky and creative. Who knows what they do? But at the end of the day, did Adam get the brief from the No Jumper situation? Why wouldn't they go talk to the owner? If a regular beat cop that eats donuts hears about a situation that's over the call, over the CB, he's going to go and check the owner of the location. That's the first thing that he or she is going to do. That's not even police work. That is regular, schmegula. Right? We're dealing with feds. The feds now, brother. DEA, open up. I heard that before. We're dealing with the feds, homie. The feds cross all T's and dot all I's, and the word federal don't even have a T or an I in it, homie. It don't even have a T or an I. But the feds cross all T's and dot all I's, homie. So why they didn't go ask WACK 100 nothing, and why they didn't go talk to Adam about nothing from the beginning? Because these people been under investigation. WACK 100 so much so has made it into the paperwork. He made it into paperwork a couple of times as to corroborating a robbery extortion plot of 40,000 and then took back the 20 and the 10, and you corroborating these things online with Luce Cannon. Not only is that there, WACK 100 is also listed in the paperwork as a victim, and that's crazy. And I know that's getting to WACK 100 because a lot of people are making noise. You know, he's a strong character. He always online barking or something. We gonna get down. Only person that said get down more than him was James Brown. Shout out to James Brown. We gonna get down. That's the only person from 1960 to now. From 1960 to now, that's the only person that said get down more than James Brown. Is WACK. But he made it in the paperwork so much so. He made it in the work. How did he make it in the work? Bruh, don't let me bring it up. Bruh, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're dropping likes. How did he bring it up? You see that? You got to go see that call, man. That was a real call that I did on this video. But how did he do this, bruh? How did he did it? Tell me how he did it. Tell me how he did it. Tell me how he did it, y'all. I might have to go find it in the paperwork for y'all real quick, man. I love you people to death, man. On Jesus sandals, I love you. On Jesus walks. Yeah, bro. One of them spiritual songs. On Jesus. Yeah, Nick. I love y'all on Jesus. I got to show you. I got to show you, bro. If I know you, I got to show you, bro. I got to show you. But we are going to let some of this audio play so we can break this down at the same time. Salute to everybody in the building. Everybody, I want y'all dropping likes, running it up. Everybody subscribe to the channel. Salute to everybody. Let's get the likes to 100 likes. That's, you know what I mean? This is a quick goal, man. This is the first goal, man. Let's get it to 100 real quick so we can start working on the next goal. Same things that y'all doing on my channels. The same implemented rules that I'm going to be implementing on y'all channels when I'm over there rocking on y'all channels with y'all, and I'm bringing people over there to them channels. That's what we doing. We're not forming no C-U-L, last letter look like a cross, homie. We not forming that. We not forming no C-U-L, last letter look like a cross, homie. Everybody's individual. You can go where you want to go online. Ain't nobody talking about nothing. They joking on me, so what? You over there laughing too? Who cares? Who cares? Do your thing online. Do your thing in the YouTube streets. We all on go together, and that's all that matters. We're not judging everybody for incremental situations and incremental ego thoughts driven. We're not doing it. We don't care about that. That's minuscule, mundane, all them kind of words I'm using for that, because that's what that thing is. We going to build together. Okay? This is Go. I'm Uda. I'm on go, you on go, and we damn sure gonna be on go together, because that's what my grandmother told me. That's what your grandmother told you. She said, make sure y'all go on together, make sure you get back safe, and don't you leave each other. Now there's gonna be asses kicked. That's what my grandmother said. And I know my grandmother sound just like yours. So shout out to our grandmothers. Drop a like for your grandmother. Drop a 7 for God. Drop a 7 for Jesus. Today's Sunday. So y'all went to church? It don't matter. Drop a 7 for drop a 7. Drop where y'all from in the chat. Don't forget where you from. Let's get back to Brick Baby. But I got to say something about Brick Baby. Should I make it wait? I got to say it right now. Yo, listen to me, y'all. I got to play a sound effect. Listen. On Jesus walks, nigga. Listen to me. You know I be getting all the paperwork. Yo, bro, I got Cuffy case, this case. I got people in Cuffy case in this. People, bro, you wouldn't even believe the people I've been speaking about on my channel. Go watch all the cases, and I'm reading straight paperwork straight like that. Yeah. Bro. When I went looking, nah, I gotta make sure y'all see me clear. I gotta make sure if your crip clear, if your blood blare. I'm trying to make sure your niggas see me clear or blare, homie. I'm trying to make sure you see me clear or blare. When I went looking for Brick Baby paperwork, homie, I said, you gotta be the best Where's Waldo player in the history. You know Where's Waldo? Y'all remember that? You gotta be the best Where's Waldo player if you wanna find Brick Baby paperwork. If you don't know how to find Waldo in the Where's Waldo thing in the newspaper or the comic from back in the days, you could never find, bruh. You like me, you can't find Brick Baby paperwork. Everything is sealed, bruh. Signed and sealed, bruh. Who's saying that song? Luther? R.P. Luther. Sealed with a kiss? I don't know. It's sealed, bro. You can't find it, brother. Yo, bro, how old is y'all people in here? Y'all young or y'all older? I don't know how y'all old y'all is, but if you was at least about, I don't know, we gonna tell you right now how old you are when I say this. Listen to me. To find Brick Baby paperwork, listen to me, y'all. I was looking. I still didn't find it. Listen, I ain't saying nothing. Listen, to find Brick Baby paperwork, you know who you need to find? You know who you need to get to find Brick Baby paperwork today? I swear, you know it's on Jesus sandals, homie. I don't lie on Jesus sandals because Jesus walked. When Jesus walked, homie. I don't lie on it. I don't lie on my uncle. Jesus my uncle. God my father. Jesus my uncle. I don't lie on my uncle. You know who you need for Brick Baby? You need Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? I swear to mommy.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? I swear to daddy.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
I said you need where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Shout out to Carmen Sandiego. I hope she's still alive, little cart too. You know, I used to like Carmen when we was kids. You know, but come on, bro. We got to go find Carmen Sandiego to find this nigga paperwork, bruh. We got to go find Stevie, because Stevie can see. And he got the best seeing eye dogs at the same damn time. So we need both Stevie eyes and his seeing eye dog's eyes to find Brick Baby paperwork. Everybody in the building, drop a like.
Oh, no,
everybody.
You can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
It's getting scary out here. Let's get back to the work. Let's get back to the work.
Hey, homies. Me and the homies would have crashed on 6 so about none of that.
Hey, what's the big old deal, man? It's the Brick Nothing Shit and Nick, man. You already know. I ain't back with no nothing when nothing like the other when they your brothers said, man. They got me down with the dog pound, man. You already know. But look, I'm not trying to sit here and set off no BS. I gotta watch how I talk to stay monetized. Look, I ain't trying to set off no BS. I'm right here down because of, I'm not even gonna say that. Let's just say this. All of this started November 2020. They let Blue Jesus out of the county jail, man. I came home to a lose-lose situation, man. You know what I mean? One of my best friends, coming up on the day of all the stuff that's happening, I'm sitting back on my bunk and I'm sitting there just going through stuff, and One of my best friends and my brother got into a mean incident that turned out crazy, man. And my best friend still my road dog, whether he here or gone. And I ain't even had a chance to mourn him publicly on the streets because everybody tags me with another man's business. You know what I mean? Me and Eric have nothing to do with each other. You get what I'm saying? Me and Nipsey are, it's like you guys are closing me out to where I can't even love my brother the right way or mourn for my brother the right way. I think the world kept they nukes up against me from the get-go. You know what I mean? Right now, I look back at all the hate on the streets. The internet really didn't know till I opened them up. But as soon as I came home, it was everybody against me. Everybody against me. The record deals, the record labels, all my homeboys in the industry, all of them. It didn't matter who it was. They were scared to be out with me publicly unless it was YSL. They were scared for me to come around because of my name being connected to that. I had no win. So you sit back and you watch all the hate. Fly stealers from a million pairs of eyes, and they screaming, put him down. Oh yeah, they running parades at the Brick Baby in jail. You know what I mean? These are all the same people. Gotta pay attention. I can't talk too much, but you gotta understand. This has nothing to do with what I'm going through right now. But deep thoughts, it's like, where did everybody start hating me? Where did you start hating Brick Baby? Because I got a whole lot of people that love me, but where did you start hating me? Because everybody got a biased opinion of the Brick after they figured out the relationship. I'm gonna let that sit there because I don't want to, you know what I mean? Even to the point to where the people that still represent the Marathon Foundation and the All Money In Foundation, you know what I mean? They resent the Brick and they deal with people that hated Nip, and they know they did, but since he died, they've been being riders, meat eaters, you know what I mean, to the association and coming around just for the celebration, man, and y'all forgetting all the past events that happened, because I really was there. But that is, you know, we're not going to talk about nothing in specific over this horn. That's the piece of my boy, though. That day coming up in his heart every time. I never celebrate this day. You gonna see people celebrate this day. Pay attention. You know what I mean? Second, these people out here.
This call is from a federal prison.
That's over with, so I'm not even connecting this conversation to that, right? But everybody out there be begging for the title. Everybody begging for the title, but they name never get called, right? You know what I mean? You out.
He's saying everybody begging for the title, but their name don't get called. That's when I was watching this. I did a video on this one like yesterday, like early in the morning. You know, I do mid-morning streams, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Bro, when I heard him saying this, I was like, what is he talking about, bro? Title? What kind of title and crown business you talking about right now? First of all, you don't want no title. First of all, you don't want nothing named title. For one reason, you got hit with a Title III interception. A Title III is what they use to bug you. That's called, your phone is wired now for sound. You're now target telephone number, whatever, 80 or whatever, because they done bugged everybody's phone. That's what's called a title. So you ain't even supposed to be caring or thinking about nothing named title, because a title is what got Brick Baby ass caught up in this paperwork. A title. You want me to show you how a title got him caught up? I'll show you right now. On God, I'll bring up the paperwork. I ain't lying to none of you. I ain't lying to none of you. Drop a like right now while I'm bringing up the paperwork on Jesus. On Jesus walks. I'm going to show you right now, homie. On Jesus. I don't like him. I don't lie on my uncle, son. I don't lie on my uncle. Let me show you. What is it? It's, Yeah, I think it's like 109, right? Boom, yup, 109, bro. I think I remember the part. If I remember this part exactly where Brick Baby's at in this paperwork, bro, it's a 107-page document. You understand that I understand what's going on. If it says 109, bro, I swear to God, watch. Stop at 109, watch. Just so I remember, I'm scrolling right now, bro. Let me show you I'm scrolling. On Jesus Walks, let me show you I'm scrolling. Look. Let me show you I'm scrolling. Get this shit off the screen. Look, where's it at? Mute this. Mute that. Boop, scrolling. Look, back, scrolling. Go to heater. Mac into that. Go to heaters. Blocker. Remember that song? All right, cool, man. It's rolling, right? Remember that song? All right, cool. Boom. I ain't joking. Look, boom. DS, all that talking. Bang, bang, bang. 80s, right? 90, 93, 95, right? Watch. I'm telling you, watch. I'm not joking. Look, watch this. 99, cool. Now we in 100, right? Williams, you already say Williams. This is when Williams, 99 is Williams later admitted to this robbery aftermath on a podcast on No Jumper, right? So I mean, I could read it from right here straight, but y'all know that Luce Cannon went on No Jumper and admitted all these things that he corroborated from the victim, Dale, the cheese eater, the rat biter, the brat cheese eater, you know what I mean? Chipmunk, Alvin, look like a rat type, but you know what I mean? Whatever, Dale, you mad? Be glad, I don't care. So he put the cheese on all of them. He wasn't under pressure, but that don't mean you got to bite cheese. So now look, Williams later admitted to this robbery. So look, let me get the Brick Baby first so I can get back. Because the 40,000 that WACK 100 is talking about, like he ain't in this paperwork. So why wouldn't the feds come and talk to WACK 100 when he's in this paperwork like this is all I'm asking. I'm not saying they did. I'm not saying they did. But I'm saying most likely to me they would have. Yes, my opinion would be they have. That's just my own thought. The fuck? I've been in the streets for a long time. I know how these people work. These people either want to know whose side you on. And they want to know if you're on our side, which is them, or if you're on the people that you're with side. They want to know how deep you are. Can you come across to say, okay, cooperate or not? Sometimes they want to talk to you because they don't want to risk blowing up a situation, right? If they got things under investigation, they don't want to let no cats out, no bag till they got the thing sealed and signed. So that could be a reason why they didn't speak to WACK too as well. But did they never speak to WACK at all? And have they not spoken to WACK still? Don't know. These are the questions you must ask yourself. Everybody drop the likes. Let's get the likes to 100. You already know the vibes. 100 likes in the building. Goal on this video is 1,000 likes. You already know everybody that's liking it now or in the future. It should be at 100 already. Right now, we are already at like 3,000 viewers already on this video. So it's no reason of why these videos don't be on 200-300 already. That's it. As long as y'all passing through, as you passing through, even if y'all leaving, make sure y'all dropping likes. Listen, boom. So let me go. So you see the 40,000 with WACK, bang, right? 101, right? 101. Let's go down. Look, I'm going to stop at 109. Let me see. If it's real, it's Holyfield. Look. 109. Listen to me, y'all. If I don't know this paperwork, stop playing me, bro. It's in my head. I done read all this paperwork. I got all these cases in my head, son. Cuffy, Gatlin, Big Meech, all of these cases is in my head, bro. This right now is in my head. Straight. I don't know how I make room for all this shit. I can't remember nothing on a regular day. Listen to me. On mommy. On Lion Mommy. On Jesus Walks. Look. On November 11th, listen to me, son. Brick Baby's getting shook down. You all shook up. You all shook up. Who sings some shit like that? Nigga, you all shook up. Nigga, all shook. Nigga was shook down, dog. Look, on November 11, 2022, on another intercepted call, Mitchell discussed above and Big U coordinated how Brick Baby would give Big U the proceeds from a robbery that Brick Baby committed. Big U and Brick Baby were talking about how much money should go to Big U. Then in multiple other intercepted calls and text messages, Henley, Big U, talked with Blanton, another person in the case, Robinson Sylvester, like a right-hand man, to help Big U collect money from Brick Baby's associate. Talking about Brick Baby, Blanton said they robbed the end for some ish, bro. They probably got it good. That's what he's basically saying, right? I'm just throwing a little extra sauce on it. He got him good. I just throw a little extra sauce because we having a conversation. So they just putting the parts that actually matter in their conversation, but we just thinking about how the conversation going. Somebody putting you on to something. Yo, a nigga caught a lick. Yo, bro, son, them niggas got them niggas good some work, son. You know what I mean? Boom. So then he's like, yo, they made it. Yo, son. Yo, they made a knucker call his plug, and then they booked him. That's crazy right there. That's how you get a bag. Like, what? They make a dude call his plug, then book him. Crazy. Crazy. Right? I'm going to grab half of whatever he got then. That's what Big U say. I'm taking half of whatever he cooked. He said, I'm going to give it to Vay, and Vay can bring the rest of you. On Vay is Robinson's moniker. Vay is, because his name is Sylvester, they call him Vay. In a subsequent call, I heard Henley, Big U, counting out the money and saying it ain't nothing but 2 to 3 racks. Blanton responded. Brick Baby said it was supposed to be like between 5 to 7, man. Yo, it's supposed to be like 5 to 7, man. On the sick, It's supposed to be like 5 to 7, He said, listen, man, got to make that call out to Brick, man. Probably Blanton is saying that he got to make this call out to this nigga to go probably pick up some bread for this nigga, because nigga wildin'. He talking about his 2 to 3 racks. This nigga talking about his 5 to 7. How's y'all going into the discrepancy of this money? We got money counters, all type of shit to get this money counted. What happened? Why y'all having a discrepancy in this money? Did Big U take the extra money, say, you know what? This nigga gave me a little 5,000. What is this, man? You know what? Let me keep 2 off the top. Tell this nigga it's 3, man. Give me some more, man. Because you know you done gave a nigga something. He just shaking you down, son. Imagine he just did that to him just like that. You know what I'm saying? Imagine Brick Baby. I don't think Brick Baby's that slow enough to be playing with no fucking Henley. I don't think he's that dumb. Okay? So on the other stream, when Luce Cannon, when I played on Luce Cannon, said, yo, man, you know you was getting blackmailed by Big U for a while, yo. You was getting blackballed. and then Brick Baby was like, nah, no, I wasn't. Nah. He's like, come on, bro. Yo, they was on no jumper sitting across from each other. Luce was like, yo, come on, bro. He's like, keep it real, though. I ain't lying on you, though. Right? That's facts, though. He's like, no, I'm telling you, I'm stopping you. He said, correct me when I'm wrong. Stop me when I'm wrong. He said, I'm stopping you now, dude. I'm stopping you now, cuz. I'm stopping you now, cuz. Bruh. We're not doing this, bro. We're not doing this, bro. You heard what I got to talk? Yo, we're not doing this, man. Let me put this in the background. You know what we got to say? You ever seen the Matrix movie? Not like this. Not like this, bro. Not like this. Remember when the white lady, when they pulled the plug, he said, I'm about to pull the plug on your friend right now. In the Matrix, he said, no. And Neo was there, and they was all in the room, and he pulled the plug. Stryker. When Stryker did, it was Stryker, right? I think it was Stryker or the dude that was in that woke up in the Matrix. But yo, anyway, boom. Brick Baby said it was supposed to be between 5. He said, I got to make that call to Brickman on April 11, 2023. Henley and Blanton again discussed an individual who's supposed to be robbed in the near future, bro. They already breaking down more people that's supposed to be robbed in the near futures, all types of stuff like that, right? So this puts us into the position of, all right, cool, man. Brick Baby was even getting shooken down, bro. Like, it's not even a game, son. He caught a little lick. But listen what I'm saying now. This is how I tie all of this together now, right? So let's leave it on this part right there, right? Boom, no. Let's leave it here. Okay? Because Henley talked with Brick Baby, and look, Mitchell and Brick Baby were talking about how much money should go to Henley, okay? So let's keep this in mind right here, okay? Let's keep that in mind, all right? Because the way Brick Baby gets caught up now, this is why I said he shouldn't be talking nothing about a title, because the way Brick Baby got caught up is just right there. That's what got his ass in jail right now. Brick Baby was clear. He was good, you know. That nigga did his little lick, whatever he did allegedly. He got away with that shit, bro. He got away with that shit. Is Big U pressing him like, yo, what the hell happened? Nah, son, what's going on with this nigga, yo? Send mines off the top, brother. That got him caught up into the Title III interception. If Brick Baby was wired for sound already, he was wired. But he probably wasn't wired yet. If his phone wasn't wired yet, you know what I'm saying? Even though he's a part of the gang, he's part of other things as well. But is that what opened him up to be wired for sound, Brick Baby? But we know whether Brick Baby phone was tapped or not. This is what I mean by wired for sound. I got to talk layman terms to people, simple terms. Because we know that mad people phones was bugged. So once your phone is tapped, bro, you inadvertently locking other people up, getting people jammed up. Your man could call you trying to talk to you about something other, and now he jammed up. And people are getting bagged all around you, and you don't understand what's happening. You don't know what's happening. So when we look at it right here, son, he's talking with Henley on a phone that's tapped. Whether his phone is tapped, we know Big U's phone is definitely tapped, bro. Like water. It's tapped like water, homie. You know tap water in every hood. It's tapped like water. So they discussing the money that he done caught from his lick, bro. Now, Brick Baby is charged for a robbery and all this and proceeds splitting with Big U. He's part of a conspiracy. He gave him money to further the gang. He did a crime he committed in furtherance of the gang, in furtherance of that. That's what everything is trying to prove. It's not about people having big charges or little charges. Even your little ass charge will get you 10 years in his paperwork, bro. Don't matter. Once they prove everything to be a fact and you're corroborate or you're in it, this is how it do. So some people may have little or lesser charges, but they even getting a 5 or 10 years without snitching. They getting a 5 or 10. Period. Because once we prove you guilty of these little crimes, it all ties into the bigger conspiracy. It all ties into the big conspiracy. Like, look, you would have got arrested for a crime 20 years ago, 10 years, 15 years ago, right? You done ran down on a nigga in the club, bam, 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 beat the nigga up, all that, because you had a shit that happened maybe with a shorty with you, right? But they also would drag that in to say, yo, look, this nigga even went to go beat a nigga ass one day in a club because he was doing this. They might even bring up the girl. They may not. They may not. And they'll say something like that. Like, because maybe that guy was from another set, right? Opposing set. But your shorty ended up dealing with the guy from the opposing set. So that's all it was about. It wasn't really just about the opposing set. It was about the shorty in the middle of both of these guys that was playing the fence on both sides. And now, boom. But when they write it in the paperwork, they just going to say, look, man, even in furtherance of the gang, this person was in a nightclub one day and bust a rival gang member upside the head because of a rivalry that's been stemming from past. Bop, 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 bop. That's how they tie these things together. This is how they write these things in affidavits. This is how they do a Title III warrant and affidavit order when they give this to the judge and they get those Title III intercepts on go. That's how they do that, bro. And that's what they saying. Yay. When they get the judge to pass it. When they get the judge to pass that Title III warrant affidavit order, that's what they doing. Clapping, yay. And you know what we doing to anybody that's on the other side of that? Or you saying this?
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
Trust me, bro. This shit is nasty work, bro. Nasty work. Everybody and their mama drop a like. Everybody and their mama drop a like. That's a grandmother if she's slow. If you're slow, that's your grandmom's. Go wake her up. I know she's taking a little afternoon nap. Salute to your grandmom. Salute to her. Hope she prayed for us when she went to church today. But tell her I need her to drop a like too, and I need her to subscribe to that channel too. So make sure y'all all subscribe to the channel. Let's get back to the content. You are? Let's get back to that.
Up there, you super representing this your section, this area. Y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. I'm just trying to figure out why they name don't never get called. And the real ones don't never catch no break like you dudes that say that y'all real ones. Y'all tack on 1 million different extra joints a year. Just be right there, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want the title, you know what I mean? But the name never get called, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't help it. That, you know what I mean? You just can't help it, man. You know, they start to point fingers at themselves. But it's all love, man. You know what I mean? It's the brick, not the trick. I don't even want to go down those avenues because we ain't producing no hate, man. Whoever want to support the brick while you down, man, you could go to Awful Lot of Cough Syrup and go get the Kill Squad mask. It'll be at Desto Dub. Go get you a Kill Squad mask. It'll be some t-shirts, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. You know what I mean? Do it for the kids. Happy birthday to my son. It's March 28, 2025, man. We on the way soon. But you know what I mean? Everybody want the title, but they name ain't never called, man. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody say they the face, man.
Why is he still worried about a title and people's name being called, bro? Your name was called up in the damn RICO in an indictment, bro. You ain't worried about what nobody else doing and what people talking about right now, bro. And I told you, you worried about a title. The only title that Brick Baby or anybody in this shit need to be worried about right now, not no championship belts. The only title you need to be thinking about is a Title III warrant affidavit, a Title III interception, and what possibly could they have you saying on a Title III interception, on a phone being tapped, my nigga. This is confirmation. When they got you saying things where your lawyer cannot do nothing for you in that case, bro. They got loose cannon written. Don't let me bring up loose cannon part again. They got loose cannon written in his paper as to admitting something. The man never even went to court yet. The man never been arraigned yet. The man nigga wasn't even arrested yet. They got him as to admitting things in the paperwork, corroborating things from victim one has said about a robbery extortion plot from year to couple of years before Loose Cannon goes on No Jumper podcast, bro. That's crazy, homie. That's crazy, homie. And then you confirm everything the rat bastard Dale, who the cheese eater victim number one, that has said. Because he's flipping all around the boards. So instead of you just saying, you know what, fuck Big U or fuck whoever, and not say nothing about the real street stuff, you try to expose Big U, and in turn, you expose yourself. And if that ain't a case of don't throw stones when you live in glass houses, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I said I don't know what happened. That is called don't throw stones in glass houses, bro. You trying to bring down your own brother. It doesn't matter if y'all have an argument at the time. You and him arguing. You're like, yo, whatever, nigga. So what, we be on Tompkins and Thompson Street and Thompson Street. And y'all arguing. I see y'all both come back to the block. Y'all arguing and clip y'all both because y'all arguing and you done gave up the location of where y'all be. And now he done came to the location where y'all both be, even though y'all arguing. So even though y'all arguing at each other, sometimes we got to understand there's wider things at play. And in this case, it was the DEA at play. It was the federal agents at play. So I need everybody to get in the building to make sure y'all running the lights up to 100. Salute. I need everybody to do the vocal poll. I ain't gonna write no poll in the chat. Y'all smart. Y'all leaders in my chat. Y'all ain't no fools, man. Even Stevie could see that. He got eyes. So don't ever let Stevie tell you he blind. He lying, nigga. I saw him and met him one day. He said, "Oh, that's you?" I said, "Stevie, chill. Don't tell him." You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, what we doing? What we doing? Salute to everybody in the building, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Let's get back to it.
Yeah, I mean, why don't you trade places with me since you the face, man? You know what I mean? It's the brick, man. You know what I mean? It's only one of me. You know what I mean? And I'm going to keep it authentic. That ain't put me down, man. You know what I mean? But it's neither here nor there. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype at all. What they put a nigga on the TV for, what they doing all that for, it's all a bigger blessing up behind it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hear my family in the background. I ain't gonna take up too much time, man. They only giving me 10 minutes at a time, man. But look, I mean, this what we in it for. Wifey, kids, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see the demonstrations I've been putting down with these kids, man. The whole world know I love my kids. Every pod and every podcaster in America know Brick Baby and his babies. You know what I mean? And that's the real, that's what really count at the end of the day. So no matter what happened with me, as long as I get that message across, you know what I'm saying, as a black working man, taxpaying citizen, man, you know what I mean? I have no fight. You know what I mean? My destiny was already made when I got here, man. I'm just living my life. You know what I mean? It's the brick.
All right, we're going to leave it right there. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this audio, man. Listen, Brick Baby is following suit on Loose Cannon and putting up them phone calls. They trying to get some views, man. Listen, the clout era is a crazy era, man. You would never think that inmates, right, people that's facing federal crimes, people that's in RICOs, even though Brick Baby is not in this RICO in particular, right? Loose Cannon is, but Brick Baby isn't. You would never think that you would see the day that people would be calling from the federal penitentiary talking about their cases and then uploading it to the internet for the world to hear, man. Listen, this is strange times that we living in, man. You talking about clout being a hell of a drug. Just look at what's going on today, man. Listen, you got people confessing to crimes in music. You got people openly talking about they done executed somebody. You got people bragging about shooting folks in songs. You got all kinds of things in hip hop today and even street culture today that's lining people up because they're trying to intertwine the streets and the internet together, and people are getting thrown in jail for this, man. Just think about this, man. Luce Cannon locked up simply because of a lot of the things that he said online were corroborated by himself, by the feds looking into his story, right? Think about this, man. And even Brick Baby, man, he may be lined up in a situation because of him speaking too much online, right? Y'all remember he spoke about the Quando Rondo thing and people sliding for Vaughn and all of that in an interview, right? And then shortly after that, the feds raided his house, found that gun, sealed the file, and then put him under a federal indictment later on once the Big U RICO indictment hit, man. Just think about this, man. Guys are lining themselves up by chasing clout, man, in this day and time. Everybody wants the world to know that there are gangsters. Everybody wants the world to know what they did, man. And think about this, man. In today's time, a lot of people ain't gonna respect your gangster unless they know you done did some real shit. And if people know you've done some real shit, how hard is it for the authorities to know that you done did some real shit out here on these streets? And when I'm talking about real shit, I'm talking about drilling, shooting stuff up, hustling, you know, fighting, squabbling, doing anything that could be illegal that can land you in jail, right? So in this day and time, man, people are just chasing the attention, man. Men are attention whores today. Think about this. Men are attention whores. So, you know, the equivalent of, you know, a female turning their back and bending over and twerking online, the equivalent to that is a man talking about all of the real things that he do in the streets that he should not be saying. It's the same thing, man. You're attention whoring out there. And this is a crazy era that we living in, man. Brick Baby and Luce Cannon are being a little too loose, man. You're talking too much, bro. And listen, the feds can take your words and twist it all around. Brick Baby was trying to talk in code, but you already know he's talking about some real things, but he's like, I'm not gonna go there, I'm not gonna say that. But the feds can put two and two together, bro, and figure out what you're talking about, especially if you're trying to speak in code. You ain't that smart, you ain't that bright, you ain't that slick, because if you were, you wouldn't be in the situation that you are in today. If you were, you wouldn't have evidence online of you speaking about crimes that actually happened. If you were, you wouldn't be talking about you're gonna put kill squad in the street. If you were, you wouldn't be talking about you going, you know, you tap foreheads, right? You know, you don't fight, you tap foreheads. If you were, you wouldn't be telling somebody that you got more bodies than they got squabbles in their hood, bro. That's reckless. You can't be speaking like that on these online platforms when you're actually involved, and every third word out of your mouth is on 6-0. You're out there claiming a gang. You're claiming a gang while at the same time talking about crimes on an open platform with 4+ million subscribers, man. Listen, this world right here is crazy, man. The streets is dead, man. I keep trying to tell y'all this, man. Get up out them streets, bro. Get up out them streets, bro. This is what the street dudes are doing. And if they'll do this on an open platform, what you think they doing in private in an interrogation room? They talking, fam. They talking. You just ain't gonna find out until you get the damn discovery. You just ain't gonna find out until you get in trial. You just ain't gonna find out until your lawyer comes at you with a deal like, hey, they got you, bro. Your man over there telling on you, fam. Listen, streets is dead because the street dudes today, not all, but too many are attention whores now, and they're gonna talk about everything they doing out there on the streets. Listen, as far as the black side of crime, it ain't no more secret societies, bro. There are no underground areas of the streets in the black side, bro. Everything is out in the open. Everything is on the table. Everything is broadcasted all over the internet, in the music, in blogs, and books. You name it. It's all over the place, bro. So there are no secrets out here today. You wonder why? The feds are like sitting back like, man, y'all just doing their job for them. They sitting back chilling. All they got to do is click online, log on, watch a live. They got you. They ain't even really got to do no real thorough investigations today because you telling on yourself, man. Crazy stuff. What do y'all think about Brick Baby's phone call, man? And how do y'all feel about this new trend? I promise you, mark my words, this is a new.
What do y'all think about it, man? It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. I can't even lie to you, man. This whole situation is wild. You know what I'm saying? This whole situation's wild. You know what I mean? I think it's also something that WACK and like 600, we call them 1,200 here, they've been pressing to get. You know what I'm saying? They've been pressing for the situation to go down. Now that it's gone down, you know what I mean? I see people trying to run around it. Now, 600, he acting like he wanted credit still when people weren't giving him credit for breaking this news. Like, yo, bro, niggas is crazy, man. 600 name is 1,200, man. That's it. He's 12, and I'm keeping it 100. That's why his name is 1,200. That's it. Not no big, long story. No, he's 12. Black man, I'm keeping it 100. Simple. Or he's 12, I bet you 100. Okay, give me my $100 because you know he was 12 anyway. I don't know why you stupid betting me, and I bet you never bet nobody else a dumb bet like that. Give me 100, thank you. So therefore, 600 name is 1200. Y'all get your 1200s in the chat for 600. 1200, spam 1200s for 600 because y'all all know that's the perfect name for him. Not snitch 100, 1200 because he's 12 and we keeping it 100. That's it. That's gangster. Y'all know it's gangster. God told me that shit. It's gangster. It's great. On Jesus walks. On Jesus sandals on him. On Jesus walks, bro. Facts. Because my Jesus walked and he ran. So listen, man. I need everybody to make sure they subscribe to the channel. Everybody, listen, man, to run the likes up. Run the likes all the way up to the roof. You already know how we doing this, all right? Salute to everybody, all right? I got so many lives set to go live after this one as well. I'm going to be setting it up. Make sure everybody's tapping subscribe right now and have it running up just like on the top of my screen. Have the subscriptions running up just like that. Drop likes, y'all want to drop likes, drop dislikes for whatever y'all feel. Don't think I judge y'all for anything. I just love the reaction of however y'all react and however y'all choose to. I can't tell y'all what to do. But, you know, I'm an optimistic person. I'm always going to say like before I'm going to say dislike. I'm going to try to rather build with you and like you than I'm going to try to shy away from you and not help you. I talk every day about helping everybody. If I went on my own mind and my own feeling or something, I might not help a lot of people. So I don't ever want to get in my own mind because that may limit the next person or maybe the one person that I'm supposed to help sometimes. I can help 1,000 people and I may miss the one person just based on my own emotion, based on my own thought. So salute to everybody that's trying to grow together. Grow together and go together, all right? That's what we're doing here on Go. On Go is not a YouTube channel. It's a mindset. It is a reality. It is a way of thinking. We're on Go. We're lifting our voice. We're tired of the bullshit. We're not taking no bullshit. We lifting our voice, anything. We confident. We helping weaker people to be confident. Shy people to be confident. We stronger. We helping weak people to be stronger. That's how we building. Man and woman, especially this hue right here. Man and woman together, we get it together, we gonna get the kids together. If we get closer together, the kids gonna come closer to us. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. It's just like being in a domestic situation, bro. It's toxic in the house, right? In this world right now, we just in a toxic relationship. Worldwide, I'm talking about. Like the earth and the world is the house. And we're just in this toxic relationship, bro. And we got to start healing this and mending this and understand that a lot of us do have adverse childhood experiences, bro. But we're going to get through that. We're going to get through that. Why? Because we're going to remember our childhoods. We're going to think of the things that hurt us from then too, right? Even though it's hard to look at some of those things, we're going to look back. Because when we begin to look back, we start to see our futures. And we start to see the way that we're going. So don't be scared to look back. Don't be scared to look back. This ain't like Miriam when you're going to turn the salt. Don't be scared to look back. Look back and see what you left, knowing damn well you won't go back to that. The difference between Miriam, when she turned the salt, the difference between when she turned the salt is this. She was looking back and want. She was looking back like she was missing something from that place. And ain't nothing that we need to miss from that place when the Most High God and Jesus walking with us and tell us where to go and tell us what to do. Ain't no looking back for that. But you can look back to say, damn, look how I was. That's what I was doing? Stop playing myself. When you're looking back like that, you'd have never turned to a pillar of salt. She was looking back and want. So when you know you change things in your life, move forward in life. Keep it walking just like Jesus' sandals, man. Keep it pushing. Know that you left those things behind you. Know that you have changed. Know that you're changing every day. Know that we're all a work in process every day. We are all a work in process. So none of us are perfect. None of us got all the right answers. But I believe that all of us together has the right answer because each of us have a piece of the answer. That's why we got to leave our egos at the door. That's why any big channel that come here will level themselves down to the level that we seem fit. Because guess what? Everybody's on the same level under God. So everybody and their mother, drop a 7 in my chat for God. Drop a 7 in the chat for Jesus. Drop a 7 in the chat because Jesus had on the Yeezys at the time. On Jesus Yeezys. Because that's where Kanye got the damn inspiration from. On Jesus Yeezys. Okay? And that's on Jesus Yeezys, homie. Facts. That ain't no joke, nigga. Jesus had the Yeezys at the time. Facts. Facts. So everybody make sure y'all running up the likes. Make sure everybody subscribing to the channel. Turn the notification bells on and make sure you notified when we drop it. Because when we dropping, we not flopping. You heard? Listen, man. You already know this is On Go, one of the dopest podcasts ever. On the low. On the low. But most definitely one of the fastest growing. And this is a New York, LA podcast. You already know how we do it. This show, when I'm cooking up like this, is called The Cook Up Show. Anytime you see me in this program like this and I'm looking like this, in the vert like this, how you see the screen with the subscription on the top, and then you see the picture in the middle, and then you see me on the bottom of the screen, that's called The Cook Up Show. And this is the theme to The Cook Up Show. Cook Up Show, because we got the whole world cooking up, man. I was in the streets doing that shit, cooking up in those ways, changed my life, and now I'm cooking up in this way. Point blank, period, man. Shman down, homie. That's how I'm on it, man. We doing it for Most High this time around, man. I ran with the devil my whole life, homie. You can't show me nothing different, nigga. So don't come to me with the devil shit. Me and that nigga was best friends the whole time, nigga. Trust me, nigga. Trust me. This time around, I'm trying to do it for God. Don't bring me back to my second nature. Please don't bring me back to the second of natures. Please. You already know the vibe. We're going to listen to NYLA, a song coming off my album. My new upcoming album, Uda, is on the way this year. I got a lot of dope records. This summer, I'm going to drop the record, me singing, featuring Mano, he rapping. I got the next joint, I'm rapping, Tory Lanez singing. I do all kinds of things. I write all kinds of music. I am a songwriter. I write for people in the industry and underground and just regular people in the world. I write, I create all forms of music. I'm a script writer. I'm an actor. I do a lot of great things in my personal life, and I'm trying to help my people with everything that I have been shown to do by the Most High God. So I know we gonna win. Salute to everybody. This is, you already know, NYLA featuring Dutch Capital and my man Prina Prez, you heard? Shout out DC, shout out Dutch Capital, shout out Brooklyn, shout out Prina Prez. That's where them bros is from. Shout out me, Uda, always on go, you heard?
Top out already. In Wale, I'm the best of my city. It ain't Wale. I've been to Brooklyn and back, still rocking my chain. I feel like Gilly in Philly, I feel like Pac in LA. My bitch is hitting in so many cars, I pop in the day. I make her wait for the tape, but I could drop it today. In Wale, my bitch got a love for ballin', listen, fly, NYLA. Trapping all the way. Stacking by my pesos. Shooters stay with me, killers on the payroll. Yo bitch fuck with me, she do what I say so. Fresh from ATL, just to stand my Yale. Back in NYC, but was out in LA. We all getting this money. Brooklyn nigga, I ain't never feel that big laugh. Brooklyn girl gon' get hers. I don't even think I got a rib left. Hated on me just like Pac. I guess I'm just a product of the success. Flip flop when my shit drop. I said lip lock on my dick, yes. Goddamn shawty, how you so skinny but your ass guarded? Usher shit, swear to God, you remind me of a past shawty. Pussy got me like Baba, got the vibe, she can blast for me. And she let a nigga hit, cause I been a fly nigga, she just passport me like go. Back in NYC, I just live a live. I just booked a flight, NYLA. Trapping all the way. Stacking by my pesos. Shooters stay with me, killers on the payroll. Yo bitch fuck with me, she do what I say so. Fresh from ATL, just to stand my Yale. Hey Rosie. my wrist thing. Bro, see me in a big chain. Floor seating at the Clips gang. I'm tripping referees. What's the recipe?
Everybody make sure they checking out my video section, the upload section. Run up the upload section. Drop likes in the upload section. Run up, share the uploads. I'm trying to pick up the upload section. If you won't go with me, help my upload section. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel.
Back in NYC, I just live a lead. I just booked a flight, NYLA. Trapping all the way. Stacking by my pesos. Shooters stay with me, killers on the page.